Hi friends, before going to start my session, I wanted to tell that if you are a teacher on that time, share this video with your students. If you are a student on that time, share with your friends. It is more helpful to them. Now I wanted to say that if you wanted the explanation in other languages, you can tell in the comment box. Now let's begin History Class 9 Chapter 2 Medieval India and Political Transition. In this chapter we have already studies about the Rajput dynasties, and in today's class let us see the arrival of Turks. Now let's see how the Turks are established their rule in our India and how they build up their kingdom. By defeating the small kingdoms of Rajput kings, they established their empire in our India, and after that we see the Turk rule was started. Those Turks religion was Islam. From the beginning to the till 8th century, the Arabs were wanted to establish their kingdom in the region of Sindh, but they are failed to establish their rule in that area. It was frequently attacked to the Sindh region. Basically, we see that the Turks are related to the nomadic tribe of Mongolia. It is a part of Central Asia, and they had accepted Islam. The follower of Islam, the Allah Fatehgin, who was belonged to this tribe, he was established the independent state in the years 963 CE. Ghazni's period, we see that Ghazni was ruled in the area of our today's Afghanistan region, and the battle between the Turks and Rajputs were started on that period. Let's see Mahmud Ghazni. Ghazni ascended throne after the Alauddin in the year 999 CE. Mahmud Ghazni was invaded our India for 17 times. He means Muhammad Ghazni was invaded our India for 17 times. The famous Somnath temple and the temple of Surashtra was destroyed during his invasion. Ghazni was frequently attacked with our Indian kings, especially the Rajput kingdoms, and they are failed to face the attacks of the Turks. Ghazni was succeeded in his invasion, and he was established their rule in the area of Rajput dynasties, and to the lack of unity and political and military weaknesses of Rajput, he was established their kingdom in the region of our India. Was established their rule in our India, but he did not rule in this area. But carried away enormous amount of golden ornaments and wealth to the Ghazni, and he did not build an empire in our India. Through that invasion, we see that the Turks were attacked to our other Turks were attacked to our India, and the Rawala and the Valur Rajput, who became the weak with internal rivalries, and they also got displayed. Now let's see another king are there. His name is Muhammad Ghori, and the Turk dynasty called Shanshabani, the Ghor region of Afghanistan, the provinces, and ended of the role of Ghazni. And that time we see the Ghazni's role was ended. The new ruler was Ghayazuddin. Muhammad Ghor is in this dynasty and ascended the throne. He will become the new king of this dynasty. He sent his Muhammad Ghori was called as a Muhammad Ghori by the historians. He started his first invasion by Multan, and he went and recaptured the palace of Sindh, and they were under the rule of Muhammad Ghazni. First we see that he was captured the area of Multan. After that he was recaptured the area of Sindh region. On that time the ruler was Muhammad Ghazni, and he was invaded Anilwada of Gujarat and got defeated there. He was also invaded with in the area of Anilwada. It is in Gujarat region, and after that he defeated. That time he was defeated with Peshwas, and after that we see that the Khusru Malik, who was the ruler of Lahore, and he was surrendered in front of Muhammad Ghazni. On that time he was keeping his capital as a Lahore. He was made his center as a Lahore. The Muhammad attack and the plain of the India. This attack was naturally resisted by the ruler of Delhi, Prithviraj Chauhan. On that time in the Chauhan dynasty we see that in the Rajput dynasty the great king of Prithviraj Chauhan dynasty was ruled. His name was Prithviraj Chauhan III. He was defeated with Muhammad at Tehran in 1191 CE. We see that the Muhammad returned to the Ghaur and again he was faced with the Prithviraj Chauhan and he was defeated with the Prithviraj Chauhan at Tehran in the year 1192 CE. At this time we see that he was came to war with a lot of preparation. Muhammad Ghori have a good army power on that time and he was come back and he was defeated with the Rajputs. In the Rajputs army we see that their army was very weak and in their army we see that the slow moving elephants are there and Govindaro and Bola who was the instrumental in their Rajput victory during the first Tehran battle were killed and the Prithviraj Chauhan was imprisoned. On that time we see the Prithviraj Chauhan was imprisoned and the Prithviraj continued to rule for the whole after the surrenderance. When the Prithviraj Chauhan was surrendered, after that his rule was continued. Muhammad was appointed his slaves to take care of the area and owned by him in our India. On that time Muhammad was appointed his slaves to take care of the area of India where he was captured many regions and he got murdered on his way back to the Gauri. When he went back to the Gauri, on that time he was murdered. Now let's see some political implications. The victory of Ghauris had many major political implications. In this area we see that many political implications are there. The political system consisting of small kingdoms. In this area we see that they have divided their kingdom into small kingdoms and a centralized rule of Sultan who had immense power at Delhi. The centralized power is called as a Sultan. Sultan is a king and they has immense power at Delhi. It come into existence as a result. The entire northern India come under the one rule after Harsha. And the area of Gauri dynasty we see that the whole area of northern India was come under the one rule after Harshavardhana. Now let's see their administrative system. Their administrative system was totally different related to the Rajput dynasties. The Sultan has the absolute power and either they are appointing or the dismissing of the officials. The Sultans have all the powers, either appointing or dismissing. The military administration also clearly unlike the previous ones. In the military system also we see that their system was totally different. The soldiers were appointed directly by the sultans. The soldiers who are working under this dynasty, they are completely selected by the sultan. The soldiers are remained loyal directly to the sultan himself. With the establishment of this rule, of sultan, India got reconnected with the outer world. When the Gauri dynasty was ruled in the area of our India, on that time India has got reconnected with the outer world, which had remained cut off from the 8th century onwards. Those are all about the Arrival of Turks. In today's session, we have studies about the arrival of the Turk. After that, we have studies about the Mahmud Ghazni. After that, we have studies about the Muhammad Ghori and their political implications, their administrative system, and their military system. Those are all we have studies in today's session. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.